One thing that I thought of, and we've talked a little bit about what happens with a no offer, but does no offer mean no banking?
So no offer does not mean no banking. This is where the narrative comes in and the strategy comes in. If you do not receive an offer, it's really hard to up tier. That's the first thing. It's also really hard to stay at the bank at the same level. There has to be a reason, a justification for no offer. There has to be some self awareness, and there has to be realistic expectations for where you could potentially go. So no offer doesn't necessarily mean no banking, but I do think it means a reevaluation of where you could potentially be a cultural fit. And if you don't get a bulge bracket offer, I think it's highly unlikely for you to go to another bulge bracket. I think it's hardly unlikely that you are going to go to an elite boutique with an offer because it's a mark. Could you go to a middle market? Maybe. Could you go to a smaller boutique? Maybe. But even so, you're going to have to prove your technicals. Come in with references from the summer. Do not blow up, burn any bridges. If you think it's going in a bad direction, there's also kind of things that you could do to soften your landing.
Is there a way to, if you get no offer, leave on a positive note?
Yes, there is absolutely a way to leave on a positive note. I think being gracious and thankful for the opportunity you've been given, understanding that this wasn't a great fit, but you learned a tremendous amount and you realize you still need to develop and grow, and maybe this is not the right firm. There's a lot of things you can do to leave on a positive note. And most importantly, you can thank people for their time, thank for the opportunity, and if you leave, and it's hard, but if you're gracious upon exit, you would be surprised how many people would come back and support you.
That's awesome.